to not get distracted.
Well, you really try not to. Staying in the moment is best. You gotta focus on what's in front of you. You want to end the season on as high a note as you can.
A look at Indiana's starting group. We've got Walker. MP is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Pascal Siakam, and it's Zubats in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Yeah, what a dunk from Halliburton. The defense has to push him further out.
Kuzma, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Portis. And here's Harris outside. Oh, great D that time from MP. And now Indiana on the fast break. Pass to Siakam. And here's MP from outside. Gets the 3 ball to go.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. The first thing Coach brought up, how to deal with Tyrese Halliburton. He said to me, Tyrese is who makes their offense tick. He doesn't just run the show, he is the show. With Hallie, you have to make him uncomfortable. You have to switch up the coverages. It's never easy facing off with Tyrese Halliburton. Brian, back over to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Kuzma against Walker. Kuzma, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 3. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And Giannis can look like he's made of steel the way he ignores contact. Are we sure this man is human?
Here's MP. Oh, the teardrop falls in. MP's got 5.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
MP with the block. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Harris finds Antetokounmpo.
When he's defending, Siakam is just all over you. He's got great footwork and fast hands.
And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee, but trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
Kuzma outside. Porter with a screen on Walker. Kuzma for 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. And so MP will bring it up for Indiana. Leading by 5. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And Antetokounmpo, here we go.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Outside Walker. Back to MP. Fires the 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
The Bucks trail by 9. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And when it comes to rebounding on a per-minute basis, Bobby Portis is one of the best, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, he takes pride in that part of the game. Really active, aggressive. The team feeds off his energy.
Here's Porter. 23 points for him last game against Atlanta. Right wing. Antetokounmpo, pass to Harris. MP with the block. Zubats with a screen on Harris. From deep, MP fires in the triple. MP's got 14.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Outside Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Harris, a screen on Siakam. The drive by Antetokounmpo. Out to Harris. 4 on the clock. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
MP inside. Antetokounmpo covering. Halliburton, the pass to MP. Fires from the wing. Porter pulls it in.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Count it.
Giannis seems almost automatic from that close. You have to deny the entry or he'll burn you.
Here's MP. Pass to Zubac. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And here's Harris outside. Sinks the tray. He's got 5.
Only 2 of 8 to start this game. We'll see if that bucket gets him going.
MP looking around. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo outside. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Exploding to the cup. That's the burst in power of Giannis.
Indiana leading by 7. MP outside. The shake. And he drives in. And he takes it up and lays it in. MP's got 16 points.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Zubac against Portis. Antetokounmpo outside. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and of course, controlling the boards.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
Well, there's a handful of players in this league who help your team in every way. Giannis is one of them. Offense, defense, rebounding, leadership, everything. He's a coach's dream.
Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Jang, he's checked in for Kuzma. And Green is subbed in for Harris. Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, BA's certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength, too.
Porter from outside. Indiana with a rebound. They've traveled to Milwaukee last time they faced the Bucks and came away with the win.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And they came away with the win last time in large part due to their depth. Great game from their bench.
And that one's good. Green.
Well, smart play by Giannis. He knows he's pulling the defense in on him, so he moves it back out.
And so MP will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 5-point game, and let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He dropped 69 points, and he couldn't be kept off the glass. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Nance comes in. Making some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Nance. Kuzma comes in for Jang. And Harris is subbed in for Prince. And the Pacers also making a change. MP is checked in for McConnell. Here's Green, and he drops it in from the low post. Green's got 7. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. On the floor for Indiana, Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Andrew Nembhard is out there with MP. And it's Toppin in at the 5 spot. Here's MP. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Antetokounmpo against Siakam. Antetokounmpo inside. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
MP outside. Siakam with a screen on Green. MP. Rebounded by Kuzma. The Bucks trail by 8. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Kuzma. Fires for 3. MP with the block. On the take. And MP throws it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Antetokounmpo inside. Working on Siakam.
Now there's your rim protection. That's how you defend the post.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Siakam with a screen on Kuzma. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And you know, they've also protected the paint at a high level, sending those shots back to the sender.
Green for 3, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Green's got 10.
Since joining the league, Giannis has really developed his playmaking. He's become a strong primary ball handler.
Milwaukee making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Turner, and Prince is subbed in for Green. Potter, he's checked in for Indiana. Tyrese Halliburton comes in for Nesmith.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Bucks. Then for Indiana, Ivica Zubac's checked in for Potter, and it's Walker in for Siakam. Back to Antetokounmpo. A big-time flush by Giannis.
You could see that coming. Giannis not to be denied, especially at the rim.
And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Greg.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
Kicks it out to MP. Walker, a screen on Kuzma. MP drives in, and he banks in the layup. MP's got 8 here in this quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 9. Clock at 6. Walker pulls down the board.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
To the paint. Tipped. In transition, here come the Pacers. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Walker. 30 points for MP.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Porter. Launches a 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Here's Indiana. They're on a 14-5 run. MP drives in. That one goes. Count it. MP's got 32 points.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Porter looks it over. Pass to Kuzma. Zubats comes with a double team. And then Portis with the dunk.
Nice slam. You can expect this to happen when you allow Portis to get strong positioning inside.
Walker, a screen on Kuzma. Here's MP. And he makes it on the layup. MP's got 34.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 1:57 left in the first half.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And here's MP from outside. Counted from distance. MP's got 37.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season, the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Brown, he's checked in for Indiana. Porter hits them both.
The last pick of the first round in 2019, Porter Jr. plays with a chip on his shoulder. I love the competitive attitude.
Well, Stan, how about Bucks coach Doc Rivers? This season has moved into 6th on the all-time wins list.
Well, B.A., an amazing accomplishment for Doc Rivers passing George Karl. And within reach now of 4th all-time if he can stay at it a little longer.
He does not get the second one. The Bucks trail by 18. Harris on the wing. From downtown, knocks it down from distance. Harris has got 8 points.
Well, this is exactly where Harris wants to be. In the corner, firing up three-point shots.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And the upcoming schedule for Milwaukee. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Thursday, they'll be playing against Jaren Jackson and the Utah Jazz.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Porter's shot is off.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's MP. And no good. Good D by Antetokounmpo. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 16.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his 3rd before the half.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1.
It's hard to forget how much he struggled from the line during their last matchup.
First one falls for him.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
That one goes in. MP's got 40 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Antetokounmpo against Brown. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
And here is Antetokounmpo. 10 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Porter. Three-pointer.
Just a tough guy to get around. Halliburton, very effective defensively, forces the rogue shot.
Brown, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's MP. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Indiana Pacers looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. More 2K action in just a moment.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Drums, please.
Seems like they can't miss, just rolling offensively, getting whatever they want.
You haven't heard this in a while, fellas.
All right, and now that we are in the later stages of the season, here's how the standings are looking in the East.
I think for the Pacers, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they...
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Halliburton. At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Gary Harris out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Portis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Line for the Pacers. Ivica Zubac at the line for one.
The free throw drops from Zubac. Bucks trail by 20. The kick out to Kuzma from outside the arc. Outside Porter. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And Harris throws it down.
Well, he's not just a shooter. Harris is also adept at getting inside and finishing at the rim.
Siakam with a screen on Harris. Here's MP. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Halliburton.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just 1 of their first 4 attempts.
And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Grant.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Outside Porter. Zubac against Portis. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Portis. Portis has got 3 assists now in this one. Pacers leading by 20. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Pacers have shown that they can be a threat in the East. Coach Rick Carlisle said, there's nothing wrong with high expectations. What you don't want is a situation of apathy, where expectations are low and all you're ever doing is selling hope. That's not why I came here. Back to you guys.
They are for real. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Here's Porter. again. The Bucks good for 2.
Yeah, just one of a few places Porter can hit from. Good use of the mid-range J.
Here's MP. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds now. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal percentage is rising.
One shot. The free throw drops for Harris.
It can be a lot of fun watching Gary Harris play. He's agile, he's athletic, he just zips around the court making smart plays.
Siakam with a screen on Harris. MP finds Siakam. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Portis. Outside Porter. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Porter with it, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. So we'll see Giannis Antetokounmpo go to the line here. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac. Well, we've seen him miss a couple from the line. He's 2 for 4 so far. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Harris outside. Antetokounmpo surveys. Three-pointer. MP with the block.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
The shot, no good. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. 17-point game. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Siakam with a screen on Harris. MP, the pass to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Here's Harris. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Harris has got 17.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarters.
Zubac with a screen on Harris. Here's MP. And the bucket is good. And the Pacers lead by 19.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Here's Portis. That one doesn't drop. Oh, great D that time from MP. Zubac with a screen on Antetokounmpo. MP, the pass to Zubac. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. He's got 9.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Kuzma finds Antetokounmpo. And there's the lob. Ooh, poked away. Walker with a steal. Here's MP. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Harris with it. Siakam covering. Harris's shot is good. Harris has got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Hit his foot. And the ref saying he kicked it. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Bucks. Then for Indiana, Toppin comes in for Zubac. And it's Nembhard in for Walker. Here's MP. Pass to Toppin. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Toppin's got 7 points in the game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area, huh?
Kuzma outside. Back to Porter. Kuzma outside. Here's Turner, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Turner's got his second basket.
I like to see Turner doing the little things out there, like setting a solid screen in the pick and roll.
Siakam with a screen on Kuzma. MP shot is off. The Bucks trail by 19. Harris on the wing, covered by MP. Outside Porter. Pass to Kuzma, just 5 to shoot. Wing shot on the way, and it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game. Siakam with a screen on Kuzma. MP drives in. Siakam, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul. Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
MP. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Outside Porter. Down low. And then Turner with the dunk.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't allow Turner to get this close to the basket.
Here's MP. Crosses over. Rebounded by Kuzma. Bucks trail by 17. Plenty of space. The Pacers pull it in. Toppin's got 5 rebounds in the game.
This is not what they need from him this quarter. He is way off. Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
And Milwaukee shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Milwaukee going with almost an entirely a touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Now Antetokounmpo, pass to Prince. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate. And when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Pascal Siakam out there with Toppin. And it's MP in at the small forward position. That one drops for him. MP's got 48.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Antetokounmpo outside. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher. Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal, then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Pass to Green. Antetokounmpo against Siakam. Portis left side. Over Toppin. And that one hits the back iron. Pacers leading by 18. MP outside, and they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And the Bucks with some changes. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Jang. Harris comes in for Prince. And it's Porter Jr. in for Green. Porter gets the bucket.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
MP against Kuzma. Now here's MP. Siakam with a screen on Kuzma. Shot is up. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Inside. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You know, I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Potter, he's checked in for Toppin. Here's MP. Here he goes. And there's the rejection.
Yeah, Kuzma always on his toes on defense.
Pass to Harris. And here is Antetokounmpo. He's guarded by Nembhard. Oh, too much Giannis down low.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Kuzma against MP. To the inside. Potter. Just 4 to shoot. Nembhard, the pass to MP. And again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Kuzma outside. They get it back. Porter's shot is off.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort. Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Porter's the screen. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Siakam with a screen on Kuzma. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And some changes here for the Pacers. Ivica Zubac checked in for Potter, and it's Walker in for Nembhard. And here's Milwaukee now. They trail by 16. Porter pass to Antetokounmpo. Going inside. Oh, no holding back. Giannis powers his way through.
He's a true scoring machine. Antetokounmpo never stops attacking. He is just relentless.
MP. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
Well, they needed that board. They've had a hard time on the glass, but they still have a shot here.
Banks it home. Big shot.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
MP outside. Zubac screen. MP. And it's good. He hits another one. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Outside Porter. Giannis. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Bucks trail by 14. Portis with a screen on Siakam. Antetokounmpo with it. He's picked up by Zubac.
Well, Giannis has always been a willing passer. He drops it right to the screener for the score.
Pacers leading by 11. MP. And he drops it first.
Number 10. 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Milwaukee has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Here's Kuzma. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Walker. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
1:16 left to play in the fourth. MP fires, and yes, another basket.
I can't believe I'm saying this. He's now second in 60-point games all time.
Tapping into his full arsenal, night in, night out.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Pacers.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year.
And for the year, this will be the third win in 4 games against this team. They really brought it tonight.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, BA, you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over. Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
MP. Yes, sir! Count it! And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And now let's catch up with Dominic Hamill.
A scoring bonanza tonight in the win. MP, as you're passing 40, 50, 60 points, are you feeling the excitement building in the arena?
You notice it, but I'm at work. You know, there's a million things to keep track of. Defensive assignments, switches, how you're gonna handle this, attack that. I know we make it look easy, but it's not. This is a real high wire act, and if you don't keep your eyes on the prize, you're gonna fall.
We appreciate you, MP.
Thank you.
Ryan, back to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Dominic. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.